And we're back again, you know, after a really long time with
4 months.
with a new video. It is Banana Boo
Gang!
And today we're here with the story time, talking about the time someone thought they were the only girl.
Yeah.
Thought she was the only girl.
I know I'm not the only. I felt it. I had a gut feeling. I just had a gut feeling. I don't know who I feel like.
Should listen to your gut beat. Okay, go.
Okay, so this story time takes place in college this year.
First year
of college.
Freshman season.
If you guys didn't know, all Canadian over here.
But a dab of ranch.
Yeah, you know, we turned up this season.
We didn't win though.
Yeah, we didn't win, but like
we made it to OCs though.
I got all Canadian.
I got all rookie first team. You know, might be pretty, but I can play basketball too. You know what I'm saying, man? I don't know.
Yeah, I got a lot of awards. I should insert like the little video of all my awards
because it's about your freaking basketball career.
Okay, anyways, but ball is life. So first semester of college, you know, just starting to get into the flow of things, and you know, so I put my friend on with this guy, and I'm not saying any names, like.
No, we'll make up names.
I'll make up names.
We'll make up names.
I'll make up names. So we were in Hamilton for like an exhibition game, and my friend was talking to one of the boys from obviously like the opposite team school thing that's connected to.
She was talking to a boy on a basketball team. Okay.
The other school that's connected.
Because our school's like connected, like. We're the college and there's university, but we're all like in one campus.
Like this, yeah, it's all the same thing.
So she was talking to a boy that was on the university team.
Yeah. So then after she was on the phone, after like I was just like saying as a joke, I'm just like, yo.
What's a really joke though?
Okay, no, but like I was just saying, yo, like put me on one of your teammates or something. Like put me on one of your teammates. And after, so, you know, like obviously I was saying it while she was on the phone with him. So I was like, oh, put me on one of your teammates. He's just like, oh, you know what's crazy? I actually have a teammate for you. After I'm just like, so say no more. So then after, you know, he put me on his teammate, but I didn't beg that he added me on Snapchat and all that till like 2 days later. I had a message be like, can you add him back so that like you guys can talk after? I was like, oh, my bad, my bad. So then after, you know, we start talking, like, you know, like we're friends.
Talking a lot.
Yeah, like talking a lot, like. This guy was like at the top of friends list in like 3 days. Yeah, and so
you tell stories so slow,
cause like you know,
me. Speed it up, bro. Speed it up.
No, we're gonna take our time with this one. So at that time, he's like, "Oh, you can like come over, let's hang out and stuff." After
because he lives on residence, but we don't live on residence because we live like 25 minutes away from our school.
Yeah, so after he's like, oh, come chill after.
His dorms are ugly. I
was just like, nah, like I can't chill with you yet because I barely know you, blah blah blah. Like just making up bare excuses because like honestly, I wasn't comfortable like chilling with him yet. So then after, it was his birthday. Like the guy I'm talking to, it was his birthday. So after, you know, I told him, I was like, oh, I'll buy you a cake because like obviously he's away from his family and stuff. So I felt
and me
bad.
and Kendra are really big on birthdays. Like if it's your birthday, you need to celebrate because you only get one birthday a year and you don't know if you're gonna see your next birthday. So you may as well celebrate the birthday you have that year.
Yeah. So we go. I bought him a cake and stuff like so. And after we hung out, and then so you know. We're in that stage of like the talking. You guys are just like, oh my god, like you know, like
the cupcake phase.
The cupcake phase, and when I tell you, went from the cupcake phase to whoop, actually went whoop. Like it was, yeah. So like you know, like we went out, like we went to Toronto. We went to like the CN Tower.
Yeah, because he's not from here.
But he's been to the CN Tower before. Like.
Yeah, but he's not like from here. He's from like another place.
Another province. So then after like obviously we go to the CN Tower and like you know we're taking those cute pictures like you know like Rihanna and Drake like with the CN Tower and after like our heads together with the CN Tower in the background. So we're taking pictures like that.
Relationship goals.
And after so that happened and then I said to him because like obviously he comes to all of our basketball games because like the school's connected. He lives on residence, so why not? I was like, oh, you should just go say hi. Like, just like me not
common courtesy.
Me not thinking anything about it. I was just like, oh, you should go like say hi to my parents, because there's been guys that I've talked to like prior to him, and after I'm just like, oh, like you can go say hi to my parents, because like.
And the thing is, like, our parents are super like, don't look at me like that, because you need to explain. Our relationship with our parents is that we're super close to our parents, and we have like a very family oriented type of family. So like if you're talking to us, even like our friends know our parents. Our friends say hello to our parents. If my dad has some guy say hi to him, it's gonna be like, oh hey, like you know my daughters? Like you probably know my daughters. My dad's a ref, and he goes to games, and people literally go up to him and say, oh, you're Kenny and Cece's dad? Oh, you're Cece and Kenny's dad? Oh, you're Sarah's dad? Oh!
Okay, anyways. So, like, me not thinking anything about it, I'm just like, oh, you should go say hi to my parents, because, like, my parents, like, they're not the type of people that are gonna be like, why are you having this boy come up and talk to us?
Yeah,
like, they're just like, oh, hi, like, nice to meet you, and, like, because, like, obviously I wanted my parents to know who he was, so, like
our
if
parents,
I was to say his name, while I was, like, say, oh, I'm hanging out with da-da-da, they wouldn't be like, oh, who's that? Be like,
exactly.
oh, okay, like, because they know
our
him.
parents, friends, come up to me and Kendra, and they're like, oh, hey, like, and we're like, what up? Like, you know, we're just like, we have like a community, everyone knows everyone talks to everyone, we're just like one of those type of families, like we're all cool.
So yeah, and then after he's just like, nah, I can't go say hi to your parents. I'm just like, wait, what? Like, I was just like, I should have took that as like a red flag, like right off the bat, like that's a red flag. If a guy does not want to say hi to your parents, it probably means he doesn't want to be like,
he has bad intentions with you.
Yeah, and he doesn't want to, like, he doesn't want people to, like, he doesn't want your parents to, like, rely on, like,
know who he is.
Yeah, like, basically.
Like, Kendra was just trying to be like, yo, you should just, like, say hi to my parents. Like, I talk to you all the time. I hang out with you. Like, why can't you say what up to my mom and my dad? Like, it's whatever.
Yeah, like, I FaceTime you when I come home. Like,
exactly. Personally, me, I don't want, like, unless you're gonna be my husband or we gonna date, don't ever say hello to my parents. Like, don't talk to my parents. But me and Kendra are different like that. Like, if I'm talking to a guy, and he's like, oh, like, that's your mom, that's your dad. I'm like, don't say hi. Like, do not say hello to my parents. Like, only if there's levels with, like, especially when it comes to my dad, I'm very secure. Like, don't talk to my dad. Don't say hello to my dad. My dad's my best friend. Like, don't, like, Nasugi? You can say hi to Nasugi, but don't say hi to Tony.
Stop. But, like, you know, like, obviously, since I tell my mom more stuff than I tell my dad, so, like, she already knew what he looked like. Like, she knew who he was. So then after, like, we got into like a little argument because like he didn't want to say hi to my parents. So I thought that was weird. So then it went like this. This was like cupcake stage. He didn't want to say hi to my parents, and then after they were going on a, like I think they had like a game in like North Bay or something.
They went on a trip.
They went on a trip. Mm-hmm. So then after I was just like, oh, like how come you didn't say bye to me before you left? He's just like, oh, because I couldn't find you. After Sierra at that time was talking to like.
You couldn't say it. I don't even care.
She was talking to a boy that played on that team. He didn't play the whole season. So I was just like, as a joke, like I literally said this as a joke. I was just like, oh, tell da-da-da that I'm mad at him because he didn't say bye to me.
And the guy who I was talking to was one of those big mouth guys. So like, if he had some type of drama he felt like he could start, he was gonna go, big mouth. So yeah.
So yeah, then after he was just like. So after he said that to him, after he's just like, oh, tell her I don't care. After I said, you don't care. Because first of all, it was a joke. I was just like, oh, tell him I'm mad at him because he didn't say bye to me. And after this guy would say he don't care. You gonna say you don't care to me? Boy. So then after, we get into like a little argument over that because I'm just like, you can't be saying that. Like,
wait, did you get in the argument when he was on the bus or the plane going there? Or did you guys get in the argument when he was like there?
Like, no, like on the way there, like we just got into an argument. And then so I think that time too we had a game out in like Ottawa. So like we're on our way to like drive to Ottawa.
Ottawa, I swear that drive felt like it was like 7 hours.
Yeah,
like,
the drive was really long. The bus driver was driving like 90 the whole time.
I was like, I swear to God.
Like we were driving to Ottawa and we were just like texting, but he was taking really long to reply. And then after, like, he wasn't replying to what I was saying. So after, I was obviously, like, I was getting heated because I'm almost like you want to say that, but you don't want to back up anything that you're saying. So then after, I was like, whatever, we went to Ottawa, we played our game. I played like hot garbage.
Hot garbage. garbage.
Be quiet because you didn't play any
No.
better.
She played like hot garbage. And you wanna know what even made it worse? Okay, take it. I'm the point guard on the team. Kendra's our #1 scorer, okay? This girl we got fouled out in the 3rd quarter. And it's not even like it was the end of the 3rd quarter, okay? And take in, she's our #1 scorer. So we're like, okay, what are you doing, bro? And they were like dumb fouls, and she was like all heated, playing like
okay,
my bad.
So then after like
pissed.
game's done, we're on our way back, and this guy like he's taking forever to reply, and I know at this point like they're in their hotel room and they're not doing nothing because they didn't play till like the next day. So after I'm just like, bro, what? Like, what are you doing? So then what happened? We didn't talk for that whole day. And after like the next day, like obviously we talked it out and we were fine. So then he kept on like saying like he didn't want to talk to me anymore, blah blah blah, because like he just thinks like it's too much of a big responsibility. I'm just like, what are you talking about?
You're just so weak.
I'm just like, you can't, like, don't try to come, like, obviously I was like okay. So then after
you were not like okay. You were pissed. You're like, how are you gonna?
So then after, obviously, like, I'm angry because I'm just like, we talk like I would literally hang out with him like every single day. Like I was with him.
Like how do you go from being with me 24/7 to not even wanting to talk to me?
Okay, like I was not like that. But
yes, she was.
But so then after one day we were in the computer lab. After this is like right after, like I gave him back his stuff because I took one of his sweaters.
Should have kept the sweater and sold it.
Okay, anyways,
demon time.
So after we're talking in the computer lab, and at this point I'm just like I'm really angry because like I'm just like you just expect me to like you expect us to stop talking just like that because like over like one little problem like of you meeting my parents. So then obviously I'm just like okay, and then after like we were arguing, and then after I just got pissed. Like I got angry, and after I won't even cap, I started crying because I wanted to knock him I wanted to knock his ass out. But like with me, like whenever I get angry I cry because like that's like the anger leaving my body. So then after like I start crying, I'm just actually just like, no, why are you crying? I'm just like, cause you pissed me off. And like, like I'm starting to sweat because I'm like,
oh, I don't want to catch this charge, but I want to.
Yeah, like I'm so tight. Like that's I was actually like, I was pressed. And that's when me and him like literally started fighting in the computer lab.
Yeah,
not like fist fighting, but like
no, I saw them fighting. So then I'm like walking and I see them, and I'm just like.
Yeah.
And I just kept walking.
Yeah, like we started fighting in like the computer lab and whatever. Well then after that we were fine after we started talking again. And then after
I would like to say I told her to stop talking to him, but she just didn't want to listen to me. But I told her.
Okay.
Whatever. I just want to put that in there. Whatever. Big sister said stop. Don't talk to him no more.
Be quiet, cause this girl her advice.
Great advice. I give good advice. I just don't follow my own advice, which I should start. But I give good advice.
Okay, that's enough said already.
I give good advice.
So then after, one day, like, you know, we were hanging out, and after I looked at his phone. And then after I begged, there was my name, after another girl's name. My name didn't have no emoji, but hers did. After I was like, whoa. After I'm just like, wait. You're telling me right now that she has an emoji beside her name and I don't?
Personally, with me, I don't see that as a big deal because I don't put emojis beside people's names.
But listen, because before that, I begged that, you see on Snapchat how you can, like, put, like, there's friend emojis where it's just, like, your top best friend, like, you know, people that you share your best friends with, and I recognize that them two were obviously, like, best friends on Snapchat with each other, so after I put 2 and 2 together, obviously, because, like, you know, and after I'm just like, oh, they talked. But when I asked him, did you talk to anybody at the school, he said no.
He's a liar.
Lied. He lied.
Liar.
So then after, I'm just like, I brush it off. I'm just like, so I put an emoji beside my name. And then
what?
Yeah, I took a
You should have just deleted your contact and be like, bye.
So I just put an emoji beside my name. And then after, so I asked him about it. I'm just like, did you and her used to talk? He's like, nah, we're just friends. After I was like, okay.
Cap.
So then after, like, one day we got into like an argument over something, and then we got into an argument, but I don't.
They got into arguments every single day. This was one of the most toxic. Oh, I just spat a lot. Sorry. This was one of the most toxic relationships or whatever the hell they were I've ever seen in my life. So toxic. I was like, hey, like you guys need to stop talking to each other because this is stupid, and it's not like that's the best that you could ever do. And I don't know.
Okay, Sarah, like, be
toxic.
Be quiet.
I'm sorry.
So then after, like,
put that out there.
We just got into like an argument, and like everything was just going downhill. So after one day, this girl was in his dorm, and then after.
But you didn't know.
No,
none of us knew. So you have to like you can't.
Yeah. So like my teammate was his next door neighbor. So one day, like, you know, my teammate was in her room and he was in his room, and then so one of the other guys from like that he was friends with went into her room, but he locked his friend out, and actually just had the girl that had the emoji beside her name in his room. And then after, so my teammate's obviously telling me this. I'm just like, what the hell? So then after, like, obviously I'm just like thinking about stuff, and then like his teammate was trying to get back into like his room, like the guy I was talking to's room, and then he wouldn't let him in, but he was in the room with the girl. So I was just like, oh really? So then I guess like after like 20 minutes he finally let like his friend back in. So after my friend like obviously is telling me about this, so then after I call him on FaceTime, I'm just like, who's in your room right now? He's just like, there's nobody in my room. After I asked him, did you and the girl with the emoji beside her name
just give her a name. Just give her a fake name, bro. Give her a fake name. I
don't know, Jessica. Was Jessica in your room? After he's like, no, Jessica's not in my room. I'm just like, was she in your room before? And he keeps on saying like, no. I'm just like, so after I just got to the point, I'm just like, before me and you talked, did you and Jessica talk? And he's just like, yeah. So after I just went off on him, I'm just like, why would you lie to me about not talking to anybody on campus? Why are you letting her in your room when me and you were supposed to be like talking?
He's a liar.
And like, you know, I just went off. So then after me and him like almost stopped talking, like we almost like I should have stopped talking to him from
And
there.
it was so awkward because like while all this is happening with her and him, like me and him are actually cool. Like we're actually like that's my guy, because I was going through stuff and I used to talk to him about it. So me and him were cool. So like it's so weird that when someone you're cool with, like you're cool with them, and then you're trying to like cross my family. So it was just really weird. I was like, bro, how are you gonna be cool to me and then be trying to cross over my sister? Like,
yeah.
And taken, me and him used to fight because I used to page him for her, and she used to get mad at me for paging him. Imagine that. Imagine that.
No, but
so then
they used to argue, but like
they
used to argue about stuff that wasn't even like towards anything.
Because I was like, yo, there's something wrong with this guy. Like, what is wrong with this guy? And taking this girl used to page me about arguing with him, and then this happened. I was like,
cause I just say like stop, like we're driving places. After they start arguing, I'm just like, just stop.
Nah, bro,
like,
I'm a hard-headed female, bro, and I'm very assertive. And if I feel something that way, that's
okay.
the way it
so
is.
Then after like fast forward to like I don't know, like another 2 weeks, like me and him aren't like we're just like on and off.
But when they're off, they hate each other, and then when they're talking, oh my god, so fake.
So then after, one day I go to my teammate's room that is his next door neighbor, because I needed to do an assignment, and at this point I didn't have a laptop and she had to. So after, obviously I was just like, oh yeah, just let me use one.
And I was doing somewhere else.
Yeah, she was somewhere else.
On my laptop.
Prior to that, I asked I just asked him like, oh, could we chill? And after he said no, so after I was like, oh, okay. So after I was just like, you know what?
What do you mean we can't chill? What? You don't?
Okay, man, like, shut up.
That's what you should. That's what I'm like, huh?
So then after I just obviously asked him, like, I was like, why? Like, I'm doing homework, like, just. After I said never mind. And then so I go to my teammate's room, and then so I'm there doing my homework, and after I hear from
I kind of really does homework, so this was a great day. This could have been a great day.
I go, well, before I even went, I already felt suspicion about, like, I had a gut feeling that he, like, bro, like, you're talking too much, you're messing me up, you forget where I am.
Sorry.
So then after, I had a gut feeling that, like, Jessica was in his room. So then after, I was just like,
I also did too.
You know what? I'm gonna just go do my work, whatever. So after, you're like, you know, I'm there 20 minutes, and then after, I hear, like, these voices from the hallway. Basically, like, I'm in my teammate's room. He's in the door, like, the dorm beside us. And then after, like, Jessica's teammates, friends, live, like, right across. So after, I guess that they were leaving the room, and I'm doing my homework, like, you know, I'm just there, la da 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 da, like, just typing on my teammate's laptop. So after, I hear from inside my room, out in the hallway, I hear, "Oh, Jessica, we're leaving, bye," and they're saying it to the room. And after, I went to my team and I said, "Go check through the people right now if they're talking, like, through the door to Jessica that's in his room." And after, she went to the door and came back, and she was just like, she had that look on her face, like, you know, like yeah, like, she's in there. And taken the day before that, I was there the day before.
His room's just like a storage.
So then after, I go outside, and after I look at him, I'm just like, "You're effing nasty." Like, I just said that.
I take it I wasn't there. Imagine if I was there.
Yeah.
Do you wish I was there?
No.
Why?
Honestly, would have just, like, I would have slammed his head in the door, like, no cap.
If I was there, the whole situation went completely opposite of the way it went. Like, it would have been.
Yeah, so then after all of, like, just because, like, friends are out in the hallway, after I go outside, I just look at him dead in his face, and I said, I was like this, I said, "You're effing nasty." Because he tried to dap me. I'm just like, don't dap me. Like, we're not cool. Like, don't like,
who know where them fingers been? That's what you should have said.
Okay, shut up. And then after, like, I was just pressed. After I went back in my teammate's room, after, I'm just like, you know what? Call him in the room, like, right now. And after, so I'm there, like, and I'm beefing with him. I'm just like, I was just cussing him out. I was just like,
how did you not slap him? Like, I would have wanted to punch him. Like, I would have been so pissed.
I wanted to punch him, like, but, like, he's also, like, he's much bigger than I am, too. And I'm pretty big, so, like, if he's bigger than me, he's, like, huge. And then I was like, I'm just there, and I was like, ugh, like, I wanted to just, like, you know? But, like, obviously I did not do that, because, you know, yeah. And then, so, we're just, like, I'm just like, "You're effing nasty. Like, I can't believe I ever trusted you." And after, so, if anybody, so then after that, like, I literally just kicked him out of the room after I slammed the door. After they start arguing in his room, and after my teammates, like, telling me, she's just like, "Yeah, she left the room and she slammed the door really loud, blah, blah, blah." And then, if anybody remembers this, I went on my Snapchat, and I went off on my Snapchat after I was just saying, "I don't trust nobody, blah, 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 blah." If you remember that, then after, like, you can put 2 and 2 together. So then after, I ended up unfollowing the guy on Instagram, deleting him off of Snapchat. And then after, like, it was really weird, because after that happened, he was, like, he got super close to my sister after, super close to my friend. And after, I'm just like, why are you trying to friend them all up?
Every time.
If you clearly know I don't like you anymore, like, we're not cool with each other. Like, why are you saying, like, why are you trying to friend up them?
I swear to God, every time he would come around us, Kendra would just be like, "Why are you here? What do you want?
Yeah,
you're
like,
disgusting."
Like, I just couldn't look at him the same, because I was just like, the whole time, like, he like, don't get me wrong, he was a nice guy to my face. He was nice to my face, but behind my back, he was a whole different person.
And then he told everyone about, "Oh, she wanted me to meet her parents." Like, bro,
yeah,
don't
like,
gas up the situation.
He posted on his Instagram story, like, he was answering questions, and then after, somebody asked, like, obviously he told people about how I wanted him to, like, meet my parents. And then after, he posted that, after I said, "You're disrespectful for posting that in the first place, for even, like, making that public," because it's like I was going around telling people about this and that. And after, you want to go post that, and after, I was just like, actually, like, I screenshotted that. After I was just like, "You're dead to me." Like, after that happened, I deleted all the pictures, all the videos, all the Snapchats.
And there was a lot.
Deleted the text, everything. Like, he was just gone from my life. And the weird thing is, like, every single time I go to my teammate's room, he would just like pop up out of nowhere. I'm just like, or you try to say stuff to Sierra, because like obviously me and Sierra talk about a lot of stuff. He would say stuff to Sierra to like try to make me seem like I'm jealous about him and Jessica's relationship. I'm just like, nobody's jealous. You clearly have like mental problems, and like you need help. Like, cause no, like at this point I don't care. Like, you're a dirt neck. I don't want to talk to you. Like, don't try to come chat like I was like I'm obsessed with you and stuff. Like, I was just super turned off. But yeah. And then after this guy comes back from freaking winter break, and he has a whole girlfriend that wasn't Jessica. So I'm just like, don't kill me. And then so one day he came to the room, and like it was me, her, CC, and me, CC, and my teammate. So then after he was gassing up his shorty. He's like, oh, shorty's bad, blah blah blah. After I'm just like, I was just like,
hey, chill. Don't need it.
I was just like
beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
So, cause like, yeah. So then after, like, he showed me her while we were talking. After, I was like,
okay, that's not. We don't need to.
And then so,
chill. He
came to the room. He's just like, oh yeah, my girl's in my room, blah blah blah. So we're like, oh, can we see her? He's just like, oh nah, she's getting ready for bed and stuff. I'm just like, so what difference does it make? Like,
yeah, this guy would always brag when she was wearing makeup. So we're like, okay, so she's like,
yeah. So then after he came there, he's just bragging about his girl. I'm just like, bro, if you're not gonna show us your girl, then like you can go, like, bye. I was like, show and tell, like, you're not showing nothing, so go on. And then after he got pissed after, because I said like good night, and after I closed the door, after this guy's on the other side of the door going back into his room, and I heard him say, I hate that. I'm just like, whoa, calm down there. But like at that point, like, we were just done. So
yeah. So that's really pretty much of this story time that Kendra thought she was the only girl, and she was so in love in the cafe.
Don't say I was in love, because I was not in love. Like, I liked him a lot, but I would never say I was in love.
Anyways, so she thought she was the only one. I take it this guy was getting her fat, buying her burgers.
Yeah, this guy would feed me, bro. Like, when I tell you I got thick, I was fat.
She wasn't thick, she was getting fat.
I was getting fat, but I was getting thick. It was all going to my hips, so I was just like, whoa.
And your gut. Anyway.
No, my belly wasn't that fat, thanks. But yeah, so that's my story time about, you know, thought I was the only one, but
it's crazy. These boys will make you feel like you're the only one, but you ain't the only one. And taking this, if you're spending that much money on a girl, and you're talking like for what?
For what? So what's the point? Like, just tell me, like, you know what? I'm talking to somebody else too. Because deadass, I would have been like, peace, but like, you know.
And that whole drama could have been, never would have happened. So,
and yeah, and like, you see, like, because me, like, you know, I'm pretty good at basketball. After I won Athlete of the Week, like, twice, and like, you know, there's
her face was all over the school.
My face was plastered all over the school. And after this guy, like, what, did he send you a Snapchat?
He's like, I see her face everywhere I go.
Yeah, so after you see my face everywhere, you go to the gym, you see my face, you go to the, anywhere, change room,
washroom,
see my face. Like, my face was just everywhere. He's just like, oh, I can't see her face. After I was like, ha.
And her picture was like this.
Yeah, my picture was hideous, to be honest. Like, if you see my headshot, yeah, it's not cute, but
anyways,
whatever.
So
yeah, that's the end of the story.
Yeah, guys. So we finally made a video. It took us forever to come out with a new video. We've just been busy. Yeah. But we're gonna try to make more videos. Get us to 1,000 subscribers.
Yes, 1,000 subscribers.
Really get this
no.
I said stop it.
Okay, but you're like.
I said stop it.
Yeah, get us 1,000 subscribers, guys. We'll be really excited. We'll upload more.
Make sure you guys share this video, like this video, comment on this video, tell your friends to go watch this video, tell your mom to watch this video.
Yeah, tell your cousins, everybody.
Tell Jessica to watch this video. I just fucking.
So yeah.
I think we don't have a problem with her. Like, we're actually cool with that girl. But it's just like the fact that he did that to her really bothered us. And the whole thing just bothered us. But we don't have a problem with her. We just have a problem with him. Like, oh boy, you're freaking. I don't even have a problem with him anymore, but I had a problem with what he did to my sister. Don't try and cross my sister, and then, like, it was just weird. The whole situation was weird, but me and him are cool now. Him and her will never like each other. So, there you go. The whole world's just gonna keep going around and around.
Yeah, so, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah. So, Banana Boo Gang.
Out!
Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Share it. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.